first opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. The punter, Bradley Pinion, will handle kickoff duties. And off we go here in Atlanta. This fielded at the 2. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And this time, they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On second down, Richardson. Open man, that's Alec Pierce. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
He'll manage only a couple. Caden Ellis in on that stop. Second down and 8. Out of shotgun, Richardson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Here's Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Colts. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Matt Gay on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. Up the sideline to the 40. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
On first down, it's Penix. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Now Penix to throw on second down. He'll get this to Pitts once more. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
On first down, it's Robinson. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, that one intercepted. And the Colts will take over.
Yo, I knew he was going to come in, and I was like, I'm going to just try to sneak it and throw it really quick. And homie just got, like, yo, the way the speed they be giving these DBs in this game, son, is like fucking insane, bro.
These plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll check this one down to Taylor. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. Looking to throw, Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's a run by Taylor. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. His kick is good. And the Colts will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And they'll be out of bounds just past the 25. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Penix. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time, Mike, talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play.
He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On the return is Gould. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll work this forward to the 35. A.J. Terrell up for the tackle. Second and 7. Now Richardson. That is caught downfield by Pierce. That one good for 29.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
And he'll get about 5. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. To throw, it's Richardson. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves.
Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line.
Here we go. 79 Broncos. Ready?
Play action. It's Penix. That is brought in. Inside the 20. And he will take this one in. 86 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
The key to this play here, Mike, is the anticipation of the snap. Watch how he's able to time the center, and when that ball moves, he hits it. Gets through into the backfield, and he brings the quarterback down before the receivers even got out of their breaks.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Ray McLeod on the return. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Go. Hawk 70. Hut.
Thrown quickly. That's more on the RPO. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Third down and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That one on target to Moore. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, Atlanta. Mooney in motion. First down throw there is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
To throw again, it's Penix. He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Falcon first down. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7.
Cougar 19, set. 19 Lions. Trap 60, ready.
They'll throw. It's Penix. He's got it at the 7. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll run with Robinson. He'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Here we go. Ready.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
From the 2-yard line yet again, what can they do on third and goal?
Set. Bronco 80.
And he's in. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Falcons. That his second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons are on top. It's 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. David Onyemata in on the tackle. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Let's go.
Richardson gonna look to throw. Now he takes off.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Colts first down.
We've seen third down really turn into a pass-happy down throughout the league, and I think this is an example of the play caller kind of using that to his advantage. Keep the defense off guard, keeps the ball on the ground, extend this possession.
On first down, it's Richardson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They need one right now. Third and long. That is intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Mooney in motion. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Mooney in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30. Another run here for Robinson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. To throw is Penix. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And he'll be taken down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
Hiking 18.
Moore going in motion. A run on 1st and goal. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Ball right on the 5-yard line. 2nd down and goal.
Go.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Curly Werner. Touchdown, Atlanta. Here's Coop for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Falcons are out to a 21-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Pass right side to down. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Here's Richardson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. That is caught! And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
He's got it at the 3. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. So here we go. Colts trying to get a little bit closer. They'll go for 2 now. From the gun, Richardson. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Shut up. Hut, hut.
They'll run with Robinson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one.
Ready.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Ready, ready. Hut.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. And they'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. Set.
Mooney in motion.
Get up.
Open man, left side. He's got him. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Set. Go.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. And they're going to send their fans home quite happy. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Torino. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.